So Doc Rivers got his job. And he now is going to be the coach of the 76ers. I'm mixed a little bit, to be honest with you. I'm all for, African Americans, getting a job and things like that. But the way he lost the Clippers job, it might be rightfully so, to be honest with you. You've been there almost 8-9 years. He had Lob City, DeAndre Jordan, Blake Griffin, Chris Paul, and those guys over there. They was up 3-1 on the Warriors, but then the Warriors came back. So if I recall correctly, and they were a relatively good team. But I don't know. Couldn't get over the hump, I guess. And then they dismantled that team, and then now they got Paul George, Kawhi Leonard, and those guys, scrappy, players, all these good things and stuff like that. Up 3-1 on the Nuggets, Denver Nuggets, and we all saw what happened with that. So now you got a job where Joel Embiid and Ben Simmons. And let me say this real quick. Let me speak on Ben Simmons a little bit, with all due respect, because here's my thing. You're not gonna get very far with Ben Simmons if he's not shooting the ball. Okay? I hate to sound that way. I hate to keep it real for a second, but you're not gonna get very far if you keep letting, if Ben Simmons, he doesn't have he got confidence to play defense. He got confidence to play, pass the ball, get the offense, going and things like that. Driving to the bucket, all these different things, but he has no confidence in shooting the ball. How far are you going to go with somebody who's not shooting the ball like that? And then especially your team don't have a lot of shooters like that. Tobias Harris, I mean, he's on and off. He can drop 30 one game and then give you 10, 15 in another game. It's like, damn. It's like, stop giving all your money to the wrong people. Dang. But man, Ben Simmons, he reminds me of a taller Rondo. You gotta remember, Rajon Rondo. When he was on the Celtics, Bulls. He bounced around a little bit to these different spots, and he was never really a shooter. And what's funny is now in the bubble, he's lighting it up. Lord, lighting it up in the bubble. But you can't leave Rondo open. Who would have thought you would be saying that? You can't leave Rondo open. That is crazy. You can't leave Rondo open no more. Anyway, now Ben Simmons is like a Rondo. He's like Rondo. Defense there. Assists there every night. Going to the basket, getting fouled, making some free throws, all these different things. It's there. But shooting the ball, he just does not have the confidence to do so. You're not going to win that way because your primary or one of your best players is not an all-around kind of threat. If he goes to shoot the ball, God, go ahead. Go ahead, hey, you're going to have to show me you can make 2 in a row before I start defending you out there. I mean, think about it. What was it, last season or the season before? It was funny, I think it was Philadelphia, playing against either the Cavs when LeBron was on there or the Lakers, playing against Philly when LeBron was on there. Either way, and Ben Simmons is part of Clutch Sports, the agency or whatever. Who's LeBron is part of, and LeBron just let him shoot. Like the distance between Ben Simmons at the 3-point line and LeBron was just like so wide that was a practice shot, and Ben Simmons he could not make it. So since then it was like, damn. Well, I don't know about him. You're not gonna get that far if your best player doesn't have the confidence all around to perform. Just confidence of doing certain things, but not everything. Calling it for what it is. But can Doc Rivers fix that? Can Doc Rivers work with Embiid and get him to not be outside shooting threes all damn game and get in the post a little bit? But let's think about it. Embiid is also injury prone as well. His size, his footwork and things like that, he has some great moves, but he's not. He's kind of injury prone. Ben Simmons is not a Anthony Davis at all. He has a great game, but he is not as smooth. I mean, Anthony Davis, I'm telling you, he should be the one to get MVP. He might get it. He might. Hey, he might. And deservingly so. Hell, I mean, Kobe didn't get his first MVP until his 4th title because of Shaq. I mean, LeBron, he got his 3 MVPs. Hey, let Anthony Davis get it because he is the best player all around. Watching him play, you can tell the difference. It's a gap. Giannis, Anthony Davis, gap. Anthony Davis all the way. I don't care how many MVPs Giannis get, whatever, man. In the playoffs, you're not there. Anthony Davis, he's the guy. Anthony Davis, Joel Embiid, distance. It's not even an argument. Because Anthony Davis is that guy. Yeah, he got LeBron and stuff like that, but he was doing the same thing in New Orleans. But New Orleans organization and the team just couldn't get right. Hey, call it for what it is. But good luck to Doc Rivers, but I can't see him really unlocking those guys. He may get the players around them, and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, it's up to the players. At the end of the day, you can have Phil Jackson, but it's up to Scottie and Michael to do the work. At the end of the day, you can have Phil Jackson, but it's up to Shaq and Kobe to do the work. At the end of the day, you can have Steve Kerr, but it's up to Klay Thompson and Steph Curry to do the work. At the end of the day, you can have Ty Lue. But at the end of the day, it got to be LeBron and Kyrie at that time. So Doc Rivers can X's and O's and all these different things, But at the end of the day, like we just saw, it's up to the players. Paul George, Kawhi Leonard, you're too tired in Game 7 in the 4th quarter, but you was up 3-1, and you took your foot off the gas. Doc Rivers ain't out there, you are. So now, new city, new scenery, new this, new that. We'll see, man. We'll see. But Chi-Town stand up. Doc Rivers from Chicago. Hope all the best or whatever. But I don't know. A couple of years, we'll see what happens. Because at the end of the day, you can't give confidence in somebody else. That somebody else have to have it themselves. You can't give confidence to, Embiid to go down the post and do work. He got to do it himself and trust himself. You can't give Ben Simmons confidence to be out there in the 3-point line and somebody giving you a mile distance telling you to shoot, but you're too scared to shoot and you're just going to the crowd of defense and turn the ball over. That's not Doc Rivers. That's the player at the end of the day.